What if I told you some of the most unforgettable love stories ever made don't need 12 episodes, 16 episodes, or entire season? Sometimes a single movie is enough. A few hours, a handful of scenes, and suddenly you're crying, laughing, and falling in love with the characters and thinking about them days after the credit roll. What are you looking for? First love, heartbreak, emotional healing, or stories that completely shatter your heart? This list had something for everyone. Today we are counting down top 10 incredible BL and LGBTQ plus movies around the world that proves great love stories don't need dozens of episodes to leave a lasting impact. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's begin. 10. Love of Simon. Let's start with a true classic. Before modern BL dramas become popular around the world, there was Love of Simon. Two childhood friends reunite after years apart. As they grow closer, both begin questioning their feelings, but family problems, personal struggles, and fear of rejection make things far more complicated than either expected. Emotional, heartfelt, and incredibly influential, Love of Simon remains one of the most beloved queer films in Asian cinema. 9. Egoist. What if finding love also meant facing loss? A successful man finally meets someone who makes him feel understood. For the first time, life feels complete, but happiness is never guaranteed. Beautifully acted and emotionally devastating, Egoist explore love, grief, and the importance of cherishing every moment with the people we care about. 8. His. Years after painful separation, two former lovers unexpectedly meet again. But life is very different now. One is raising a child, the one another still carries feeling he never managed to leave behind. As old memories resurface, they must decide whatever love deserves a second chance. Warm, emotional, and incredibly touching. His is a beautiful story about forgiveness, family, and healing. 7. The Cornered Mouse Dream of Chess. At number 7, we have one of the most talked Japanese BL film. What if the person who loved you the most also knew your darkest secrets? A married man reconnects with someone from his past, or someone who has secretly loved him from years. As emotion grows stronger, difficult choices must be made. This isn't a romance, it's messy, complicated, and painfully realistic. 8. 6. God's Own Country. Sometimes healing arrives in the form of another person. A lonely farmer struggles through a life filled with frustration and isolation. Everything changes when a foreign worker arrives to help on the farm. As they clash constantly, but slowly, wall begins to fall, and two broken people discover comfort in each other. Raw, emotional, and deeply moving, this film is often compared to Brokeback Mountain. 5. The Way He Looks. Halfway through our list, we have The Way He Looks. What if the person who understands you best suddenly change your entire world? A blind teenager lives a normal life until a new student arrives at school. Their friendship develops naturally, comfortably, and before he realizes it, his feeling began changing into something more sweet, heartwarming, and full of charm. This movie is impossible not to love. 4. Your Name Engraved Herein. Some love stories are beautiful, others have permanent scars set during a time when society wasn't ready to accept same sex relationship. Two boys develop feeling for each other while growing up together. But fear, expectations, and social pressure stand between them. Powerful, heartbreaking, and deeply realistic. This film you will remember long after it ended. Third, Red, White, and Royal Blue. Taking third place is Red, White, and Royal Blue. What happens when the son of American president accidentally falls for the British prince? After a public scandal threatens international relationships, the two are forced to pretend they are friends, but pretending quickly becomes reality. Their rivalry turns into attraction, and attraction turns into love. Filled with humor, romance, incredible chemistry, this movie becomes an instant favorite among fans worldwide. Second, Brokeback Mountain. Our runner up is Brokeback Mountain. What if society forced you to hide the person you truly loved? Two cowboys meet while working together in mountains. What begins as a friendship slowly grows into something much deeper, but the world around them refuses to accept their feelings. Years pass, life changes, families are built, yet their connection never disappears. Heartbreaking, powerful, and unforgettable. Brokeback Mountain remains one of the most influential romance films ever made. First, Call Me By Your Name. And finally, our first pick is Call Me By Your Name. What if your first love becomes the person you could never forget? During a beautiful summer in Italy, a young man meets a charming graduate student staying with his family. At first, the relationship feels distant, awkward, uncertain, but slowly friendship becomes something much deeper. As summer comes to the end, they realize that some people enter your life for only a short time. It stays in your heart forever. Beautifully filmed, emotionally powerful, and unforgettable from beginning to the end. Call Me By Your Name remains one of the most beloved queer films ever created. And these were my top 10 BL and LGBTQ plus movie recommendation. Some of this film will make you smile, some will make you cry, and few might completely break your heart. But every single one of them tells a story worth experiencing. Now I want to hear from you. Which movie is on your watch list? And is there a BL movie you think deserve a spot in the ranking? Let me know in comment below. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with fellow BL fans looking for their next movie night. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in next